Maybe you have other weekend plans.
Or chili.
Pete is out on the weather deck. Pete, we know you like a good cup of chili.
Well, yeah, chili might warm you up when we see how cold it's going to be getting this weekend because we have a downturn in temperatures. Although, if you're doing something tonight, that's actually going to be the warmest part of this weekend. Let's get to it. So here are our next weather makers. As we look ahead, here's what we've got for you. So, we've got some reversing roles. Normally, temperatures go down and they're usually lowest around dawn, and then they're highest during the course of, let's say, mid-afternoon. But they're going higher tonight and falling during the day tomorrow. And the coldest conditions of the entire short term will be Saturday afternoon through Monday night, notably colder. Our mildest moments happen Tuesday when we get to 40 plus, and I think Wednesday is likely the tip top, the highest. And I actually think we should be into the 50s, but just for one day. All right, let's talk about what's happening now. You may have noticed we had a little bit of sunshine earlier, but now it's cloudy. There is a system coming through. I think most of the immediate central New York area, let's call it the Thruway South, will either just see some flurries and sprinkles, little to no accumulation, a bit for the Tug Hill and the Adirondacks. And you'll see this on the Futurecast. Here's a chance for some minor snow or rain showers in central New York. It is cold enough for the Tug Hill and Adirondacks for just a little bit of accumulation, but even there, temperatures are rising. Stopping the clock at 5 a.m., I still think even pre-dawn tomorrow, we're close to 40 in downtown with everybody else mostly in the mid to upper 30s. But watch how temperatures drop. All right, by 9 a.m. it's 32. And then we keep falling, 28 and 22. And then by about this time tomorrow, we're in the teens. And that's not counting wind chills, which I'll show in the next weathercast. And it's important to note these teens because at that point, it's snowing with a spray of snow off the lake. Now, we're not talking about mega amounts, but with a spray of snow continuing Saturday night, if you're doing anything, there'll be some light accumulating snow, and the salt's not going to work as well with these types of temperatures and conditions. Just be weather aware about that. And then Sunday is struggling in the single digits, and we'll see if we can climb into the upper teens to maybe 20 to finish up Sunday. Just to show you, anything tonight through tomorrow morning is essentially nothing, unless you're up here, northern Oneida County or the Tug Hill and the Adirondacks. Now, the period that I think is most impactful for snow is this period right here, starting at around noon and ending at around noon Sunday, okay? So by noon Sunday, or even possibly by Sunday morning, many spots should have 2 inches of snow on the ground. That's the light blue. If you're in the gray, it's under 2 inches. If you're in the light blue, you'll see 2, maybe 3 or 4 inches. The best chance of getting 4 inches or more is in these darker blue spots, which you see right in through here. And then maybe a few isolated spots that get as high as 6 or 7 inches of snow. And with those temperatures being so cold late Saturday night, Sunday morning, just be weather aware that it will be a little extra slick than you might expect. Now notice the numbers are still struggling Monday. We start at 6 and a high of 29, but we start turning things around Tuesday, midday, and afternoon. Now Tuesday's probably mostly cloudy with dim sun and a few sprinkles, but the afternoon high is 44. We should have some occasional rain, but I'm expecting a high of 55. With those milder numbers and some rain, we'll have to keep an eye on ice jam, river flooding. Thursday is much like tomorrow, where we start in the lower 40s and fall. Friday's high of 39 is actually pretty close to normal by this time next week. Stanley lost Skywatch. For now, though, it's just a steely gray overcast over downtown Syracuse. You're up to date with the forecast. Now back inside.
People